Holy shit! Stay with me. More than half! Okay, quick backstory. Starting last year, there was a civil rights investigation started by the FBI and a police department in California, Antioch, and also Pittsburgh. More than half of the police department has been put on fucking leave, and the FBI arrested a shitload this morning. Multiple police officers in California were arrested during a raid by the FBI after an investigation that lasted 18 months. Holy shit!
Thanks for joining us here on KRON 4 News at noon. I'm Stephanie Lynn. Out of that breaking news, an FBI raid today leads to the arrest of multiple officers in the Antioch and Pittsburgh police departments. Antioch Mayor Lamar Thorpe confirming this morning that multiple officers were taken into custody by the FBI as part of a civil rights probe that started early last year. Among the allegations, chains of racist and homophobic text messages sent between as many as 45 Antioch officers describing violence against suspects and allegedly going as far as threatening Mayor Thorpe, who is black. Nearly half of Antioch's 100 officers were placed on.
Every single arrest that these police officers have done need to be re-fucking opened. Also, 18 months. What happened in between those 18 months? Defense lawyers are about to make a shitload of money. And there are people sitting in prison right now that we know shouldn't be there. Holy shit.
Lolita the orca has died. The one you saw in that video. She passed away today. Over the last 2 days, Toki, which was the other name she was known by, started exhibiting serious signs of discomfort, which her full Miami Seaquarium and Friends of Toki medical team began treating immediately and aggressively. Despite receiving the best possible medical care, she passed away Friday afternoon from what they believe was a renal condition. She's been in that tank since 1970. The only other orca she knew in there, I believe, died in 1980. And she's just been living in a puddle, in a goldfish bowl by comparison. And despite the fact plans were in place to release her, her pod still active in that area, it's even believed her mother was still alive, and there would be no reason for her not to be accepted. There's all these rumblings like, well, she's getting older, she may not survive the trip. I think dying trying to get there is better. And I'm sure she died of a medical condition. But to beat something like an illness, you have to want to live. You have to have some fight in you. And I wonder if she just gave up. If she just was like, what's the point? She didn't know she's supposed to go home. She doesn't even know what home is. They used her. They put her on display. They kept her in a corner. And she died in a fishbowl. And incidentally, the man who got that drone footage, Miami Seaquarium is suing him for taking that and releasing it. So there's that to look forward to still. It's just...
Montgomery, Alabama, brawl.
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
I'm going to be fair. About 2 hours prior, there was some, I think, Reiki priest, and they were doing a ceremony towards the ancestors 2 hours prior, because they used to sell slaves there. 2 hours prior, they did a whole ceremony referencing the ancestors. And then that happened. Look, man, y'all can call me what you want to call me, conspiracy theories, but I think somebody needs to sit down with the people who was in that brawl, the black folks who was in that brawl, and really have a conversation. I guarantee you, they don't even remember half the stuff they was doing. They looked like they were possessed. It was crazy. It was mayhem. Think about it. It looked like recompense. That's why I said it when I made a video. It looked like recompense. Think about it. You even had the black cops standing around like, yo, you feel me?
Something weird has just been discovered about the missing flight MH370. It happened a while ago. Many of you know it here, but this has just been found. Now, I'm no expert, but this is supposed to be some sort of satellite imagery of the plane. You can see it flying right here. This is the flight MH370. Now, you're going to see some crazy stuff start to happen. There's this object number one that starts circling the plane. All of a sudden, there is a second object and then a third object. You see them swirling in this like organized fashion around the plane. You can see the satellite image changing positions. And I'm I'm literally at a loss for words. Like, what the heck? These things are circling the plane like they're trying to do something. And then all of a sudden, the plane is going to go poof and disappear. Look at it's just gone. What the heck is happening? Is this legit? Like, what the freak is happening?
Push pin right in. And that's going to create the jets for our stove. Be my guest and experiment with how many holes you want in the can. I find that somewhere around 30, 32 holes tends to work pretty well for what I want it to do. And you continue to do that all the way around the can. And once you have the holes made all the way around the can, you can go ahead and peel the tape off. Now I like to go ahead and take my razor blade and go ahead and score the top of the can. And onto the bottom of the can a little bit easier. The inner wall is going to sit down in that groove down there, which is actually this groove on the outside. And then it's also going to sit up in here in that groove, which is really the top of the can here. Now, I'm going to make my inner wall the diameter of the top. And that's pretty much it. We're done with our build. Let's fire this thing up and see what happens. Now we can go ahead and add some fuel. I'm just using 91% alcohol. And then we'll go ahead and light it. This tends to be my favorite part.
I don't care if I'm ever fly with y'all ever again. I want to know what happens to this flight right here.
They're gonna escort you out, so just don't make your phone without anyone.
Great. I don't ever want to fly with you ever again.
All right, ma'am.
Escorting me out, and I'll never fly with them again.
Ma'am, since you no longer have a valid ticket or business on this side of the airport, we gotta escort you out to the public side, okay?
Where's your suitcase?
You're ready?
It's on that flight.
If you don't leave, you'll be under arrest for criminal trespass. This is your warning right here.
Okay. What? What? Am I leaving? What are you talking about?
Ma'am, if you don't leave right now, you could be under arrest for criminal trespass. Let's go.
Let that flight leave. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
You ready? Let's go. Come on.
Do not let that flight leave. That flight's not going to make it to Orlando.
Let's go.
It's not going to. Yeah, not making it to Orlando. And I'm telling you, 100% that flight also is not making it to Orlando. There's a lot of people on that flight. Just leave. You don't need to escort me out.
Yeah.
Just
You had your own warning. So, keep walking.
oh yeah, until y'all see that fight blow up.
Yo, so I just left Walmart. Put my groceries in the Jeep, put my cart back. Got in and started to leave, and I noticed there was a note on the window. It says, I hit your Jeep, I'm sorry, I don't have insurance, but here's $20. What in the world? What in the world? $20 ain't gonna cover that.
So I think we all can relate. We all done seen this movie before, right? But I tell you what you haven't seen. Have y'all seen her lately? I'm talking about her. Remember her in the movie? Have y'all seen her lately? Best believe I done slid in them DMs already.
Hi, can I just get a birthday cake, please?
You're telling me for 40 years I could have been doing this? Ain't no way. All right, the moment of truth has arrived. We're pulling up to the drive-thru. Let's see if this is true or not.
Hi, your work number?
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I get a birthday cake?
Let me ask the manager.
Okay.
Yes, we can do that.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I want one birthday cake.
Yeah, I'll go float around.
All right, thank you.
Figure it out. That's the first time I ever.
Nobody's ever asked for one before?
You need a birthday? That's it, right there. Really? Yeah. Okay, take the barbecue stuff off. A birthday cake is $27? Yes. Are you kidding? $29?
Thank you. Like $29 for this thing.
I don't know which way it's supposed to go.
All right, well, that's fine. It'll be all right. Awesome. You don't know if it's upside down or not?
Right.
Was it frozen?
Yes.
Okay. We got one. We're going to take it home, open it up. Could be upside down. Who knows? All right. We're home. I'm excited. Open this up, see what's in there. No Ronald McDonald, but it says, it's time to party. Let's taste it. Chocolate. That's pretty good. $29 worth? But good.